The Elves of Mala are a traditionally rooted and reclusive people. However, their queen has recently been opening their borders and made them more friendly towards the people of Tantalus. That being said, there is another group of elves who live deeper within the woods, in secluded villages, who are even more reclusive and traditionally rooted. The Wood Elves of Mala. Hello, Internet. This is Adam A. Smith, coming back to that little snippet of lore section of my video after a few videos on the computer. Back to my phone with the crap video quality and super shaky hands. I'm sure you've all been looking forward to it. But yeah, I've started the first panel of what's going to be the next page. Basically just a forest canopy shot, so that's going to look a lot more like a forest when I get it on the computer and color it green and all that. Also deciding on how much detail I'm really going to be putting into, landscape shots like that. Yes, I could sit here and try to draw individual leaves up close and all that, but that would be wasting a lot of time for what is not necessarily the point. It's essentially this here. I need to actually draw those words, since I want them actually in sort of my own text style up there, not some preset typeface. Then we're going to go around and do these panels next. How many are going to be on the next page? I've yet to decide. It's either going to be just these four or up to here. And I have on here this dude getting decapitated, as you can see. Which sort of brings me on to a question. It's how much... What sort of rating am I going to be going for with this? I'm not necessarily aiming for, I want to be PG-13, I want to be R or something like that. Not necessarily. It's more, where do I draw the line of what is too much, right? Because I don't want to necessarily limit my audience with mature content or anything, but I also don't want to necessarily just, try to stay kid-friendly all the time. I don't know. It shouldn't be a problem. I'll figure it out. Yeah, and as you might have heard me talking about, the Wood Elves of Mala. The standard elf that you might think of in D&D, in this world anyway, is a high elf. And those are the ones that inhabit Mala City, and who have the closest connection with the kingdom of Tantalus. However, there are other subspecies of elf, such as in the Arelay jungle to the southeast lives the Grey Elves, and also in, rumor has it, the Wild City live the Wild Elves, and of course the hated Drow live in the rumored Undercity. Ooh, mysterious. However, the Barbarian, most pressingly, is a wood elf. Like I said, far more reclusive and traditionally rooted than even the high elves ever were. Also, rather more sturdy. And I don't want to say wild, because that's wild elves, but more self-sufficient is probably the best word than the high elf. And they live in secluded villages, each with their own long-standing traditions, such as the banishment of people they find to be guilty of certain crimes. Like I said, that's something that will be expanded upon later. A few more details on the Barbarian, since he's the very next character we're going to meet. His armor and sword are something he crafted himself, hence their sort of crudish-looking nature, as he learned to blacksmith while lost in the wilds. Ooh. But yeah, so he's going to be the very next character. Immediately after that, we're going to meet Valexi. My next video, hopefully, will be having the next couple of panels drawn, and I might talk a little bit more about her and the nature of magic in the world. Ooh, fun stuff. But, alright, thank you for watching, and I should mention, since YouTube tells me it's a good idea, that you should, like, comment, and subscribe. Which is something I kind of find a little bit annoying, so I guess that makes me a hypocrite, but, whatever. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you not tomorrow, because I'm not doing daily updates anymore, but in the next video. Thank you very much.